Hey guys, I am finally doing a flip of my Filofax Holborn. This is the personal size. I told myself that I wouldn't film a flip through video until I've solidified my system, and now that I have, here we are. Just as a side note, if you're interested in like behind the scenes, very informal, messy looks of like my planner and like things, I do have a Patreon. You don't have to be a member. I do offer like free content related to planner items, so you can still benefit from subscribing or like joining. So yeah, let's get into the purpose of the video. So just to begin, I did choose the Holborn just because of how slim it was, and also because of the pockets. Now, if there's one thing that I wasn't anticipating, it was how compact these smaller pockets were. For all these pockets here, they're mainly card slot sized, and so I've only been able to fit samplers and freebies from sticker shops here. If you try to move it vertically, it kind of sticks out. I don't like the look of it, and so I've had it horizontally here. So I think I can foresee why people use this as like a wallet planner, because you can definitely put like your IDs and things here. But for the larger pockets, I've tried to stick some stickers here. Most of these, or half of these, are like RandiDOTplans stuff. And then we have more stuff back here. I've just put in freebies for the remaining month of 2025. I have a Polaroid and a magnetic enamel pin from TheCoffeeMonsterzCo. And then for the dashboard, I made these myself. These are also available on my Patreon. Well, this one is, not this one. This is because I'm a Cancer. I made one for my horoscope. But yeah, to begin, I like marking off the days in my planner. I don't like doing it in my main monthly section, so I got this freebie from PlanWithBee so that I can mark off the days. Then we have a year at a glance from MyMinimalPlanner. I also have a holiday reference list. Sometimes I don't really keep up with which holidays I have off from work. Obviously, I know like Christmas, New Year's Day, whatever, but for the smaller ones like Labor Day and things, I'm never sure. So I kind of highlighted the holidays for sure that I have off, so that I didn't have to keep checking my email. It just makes it easier for me to plan if we have an extended weekend, so I don't have to find out like the Friday before. And then I also have this like makeshift pocket that I made using a Daiso envelope I purchased. This is where I keep all of my page flags from RandiDOTplans. I'm honestly obsessed with it. I keep buying more, and I'm not using it as fast as I think I'm using it. But I like to keep it here, just for easier access. And then I have an inbox insert. This is categorized by urgency. Obviously, the top one is things that need to be addressed quicker. Down here, there really is no time frame or time limit. And then I also purchased, no, this is a freebie. This freebie from Lavender Techo on Patreon. It's a very fun insert to have. This one is for 2025, so I'm going to get my first bingo once I hit my 50-day streak in my personal rings. I think I'm like at 33 days right now. And then moving on to the monthly section, this is an insert I made. It is a month on 2 pages. Normally my monthly inserts I use for appointment tracking, birthdays. I write in events and appointments, but I also utilize functional dot stickers. These ones are specifically for birthdays. This one's a personal appointment. So in case there's like conflicting events, I can either write it down or have a dot sticker to signify it. My monthly section usually stays pretty bare bones. I only use it for like birthdays and appointments. So not much writing or content to really fill in, and there really isn't much room on the sidebars. Anything else in terms of like memory keeping or goal keeping, that's outside of my functional personal rings. Next is my weekly section. These inserts are from PeanutsPlannerCo. I like having the week on one page. It's very compact for my needs. I mainly use it to write down events, tasks, reminders. This is also where I use the bulk of my TheCoffeeMonsterzCo stickers just because I love the look of it in my planner. I also added a few daily inserts in here just in case I have a particularly busy day and I need more space to write. I just keep a few sheets of this in the back on the off chance that I need it. And then next is my tracker section. I have two trackers. I have this like calendar view tracker, which I use for like my actual habits pertaining to planning and writing. Originally I was doing like no soda and no fast food, but I feel like that was less of a habit and more of a challenge, and so it didn't feel good, like seeing that I caved into my indulgences. So for September, I've pivoted to low stakes items, which is, like I said, journaling, personal rings, writing, and then reading. I also keep track of my sleep. I don't have any health issues. I just like writing down and seeing how much sleep I'm getting in a night. And then this one, I have a freebie from PlanWithBee. These are task reminders. Last month, I tried to do a cleaning tracker. It didn't work out. So I've scrapped it completely and added this freebie here, which is just a list of things I could potentially do in terms of cleaning or reorganization. It's basically just like a reference sheet of ideas that I can take a look at when I'm in a slump and bored and feel like cleaning the house. This one is the main tracker. This is my first time doing a mood tracker. I don't know what the main moods are that I should be tracking. I realized a little late that I shouldn't have put sad because I am rarely ever sad. So maybe I will have to change that one to like frustrated or something. But I have 3 sections in my tracker: mood, activity, and eating. In here, I just kind of give myself options. So with my activity, I used to do gym. And so I would go a whole month without tracking that I went to the gym. So I've added things like, did I take a walk? Did I go outside? Or did I stay home? Eating, the same thing. Instead of like no fast food, I wrote down restaurant, if I ate at home, if I had fast food, or if I ate leftovers for that day. It just gives me more of a range of something to track rather than like the black and white of, no, I didn't do this, so I'm not going to write it down. Next is the 30-day challenge tracker. I use this to do my word count. This past month, I challenged myself with a goal of writing 20,000 words for my manuscript, and so each day became like a word count, basically. I did meet my goal at the very end by 30 words. I figured this is a great format for word counts in the future. I'm not sure yet if I want to do one for September, but I have these inserts here just in case. And then I just have like random inserts in here. And if you can kind of tell the paper difference, this is used with Tomoe River paper, and this is just regular 20-pound bright white paper. And then into the list section, this is where I keep track of my meal plannings, grocery lists. I have an online shopping tracker. I also made this graph thing as a reference so that I could keep myself accountable for spending. Like, do I need to spend it? Do I wait on it? Do I really need it? I don't use this at all. I hardly ever reference it. I probably should. At least I could kind of keep a tab on my spending, but just in case I decide to ever use this in the future, I like to have it here. More random inserts, and then I have a book section made up entirely of my minimal planner inserts. I like to keep track of all the books I've read in a month. I have like a review section for books I've read. I have like lists of books I've read that I've liked, a list of books I want to read, upcoming book releases. I have a library holds one. Anything bookish goes into the book section, basically. And last but not least, I have a miscellaneous section. I printed this packing guide from PlanWithBee. It's basically a reference sheet similar to the task reminders. We go on road trips a lot. So it's just nice to keep a list of things that I can refer to in case I need ideas on what to pack and what I'm missing. And then this last section is basically a bunch of random stuff. So if I have like notes, to-do lists, I'll just write it here. And then behind I have a card insert with my Costco card and things. I have a zip pouch for my cash, pen loop, this top loading pocket, which I don't know what to use for. And this Holborn does have like a back pocket, and it has a zip pocket back here, but it's super inconvenient to access, so I don't put anything in here. I've added this pen loop because this one isn't very flexible, so it's hard to fit my pens in here. But yeah, that's essentially my planner. I filmed this like 5 times now, so hopefully this is less rambly and to the point. But yeah, this is essentially my functional planner. I'm in here about every single day. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good one.